Well, cycling is better than running or walking, don't you agree? Tell me in the comment section. We have been cycling for years, but do you know who is the ultimate king of cycling? Welcome back to Cycling Right Now, you all. Today we have got you the king of cycling. Well, why is he the king? What has he done so far? Yes, we will discuss it all, so without taking much of your time, let's get into the video ASAP. So to get a briefing about him, Peter Sagan is a professional road cyclist from Slovakia who competes for the UCI ProTeam Team TotalEnergies. Sagan hails from the country of Slovakia. Before transitioning to road racing, Sagan enjoyed a prosperous career as a junior competitor in cyclocross and mountain bike racing, culminating in his victory in the junior cross-country race at the 2008 UCI Mountain Bike and Trials World Championships. Sagan is widely regarded as one of cycling's most gifted riders as a result of his many notable victories, which include 3 consecutive World Championships, 1 European Championship, 2 Paris-Nice stages, 7 Tirreno Adriatico stages, 1 in the Tour de Romandie, 3 and the overall classification in the Tour de Pologne, a record 17 stages and the overall in the Tour of California, and another 15 in the Tour of Switzerland. He has won a number of classics, including the monument races Paris-Roubaix and Tour of Flanders, 3 Gent Wevelgem races, and E3 Harelbeke. Additionally, he has won 18 stages in Grand Tours, including 12 stages at the Tour de France, 4 stages at the Vuelta a España, and 2 stages at the Giro d'Italia. After becoming the first rider to win the Tour de France points classification in each of his first 5 attempts, he went on to win the title a record 7 times, most recently in 2019. These years are 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, and 19. As a result of his victory at the 2017 UCI World Road Race Championships, Sagan was awarded the rainbow jersey for the whole 2018 season, making it the first rider in history to do so for an unprecedented 3rd straight year. Sagan began riding bikes at age 9. According to urban legend, when he was a young cyclist in Slovakia, he won a race on a store bike that belonged to his sister Daniela, which he had taken from her. Sagan was also well known at the time for cycling in street shoes and t-shirts rather than the traditional cycling equipment that is worn for the sport. Since that time, he has grown a green beard, grown facial hair on his legs, and has generally been pushing the boundaries of cycling style. Professional road cycling is a harsh sport. In addition to avoiding crashes and doping scandals, cyclists have to maintain peak physical condition for most of the year, while expending between 5,000 to 7,000 calories per race or stage in one of the Grand Tours. You would imagine that the type of cyclist who might achieve world champion status would have to be an absolute machine of a person, eschewing any social occasions and devoid of fun. Enter Peter Sagan, holder of 3 consecutive world championships, plus countless other wins and trophies, who is also quite possibly the most enjoyable guy on 2 wheels. It's not uncommon to see Sagan pop a wheelie mid-race, a move he pulled on Mount Baldy in the Tour of California, a Grand Tour he won outright in 2015. In the off-season of 2016, Sagan created an elaborate Grease homage video complete with lip-syncing. "I don't like thinking about the things I do, I just want to have fun," Sagan once declared in a post-race interview. His skills on the bike and charisma off it have made the Slovakian a European superstar. Even his rivals say he is cool, brilliant, and amazing. With his lion's mane of laid-back surfer hair, he can't even go to the store without it being crowded. It's a pretty big change for a person who grew up in Slovakia, a tiny country around the size of the state of Tennessee. So where should a wealthy and flamboyant champion cyclist, recognized for his talents and antics, reside with his wife and 1-year-old kid Marlon? In Monaco, a place where he may blend in with other renowned people and gain some peace. By the way, how quick is Peter exactly? Peter Sagan finished the race with an approximate weight of 75 kilograms and an average power of nearly 247 watts. He did this in a time of 2 hours 26 minutes. His typical cadence was 73 revolutions per minute, and his typical speed was 39 kilometers per hour. The relatively short stage required approximately 2,000 kilocalories and had an elevation gain of more than 1,250 meters or 4,100 feet. Don't you want to know a bit about the luxury side? Well, Sagan purchased a luxurious property with 4 bedrooms and a view of the Mediterranean for a total cost of $7 million 3 years ago. The complex is encircled by well-established palm trees which lend it an air of beachy relaxation. It also includes doormen, housekeepers, and gardeners who work on a rotating basis around the clock. Nonetheless, the heliport is the most desirable amenity. If Sagan wants to be on a trip to any location in the world, all he has to do is order a helicopter to pick him up on the roof of his building, and it will take him just 10 minutes to go to a jet that is waiting for him at the airport in Nice. Both the climate and the landscape of Monaco are favorable for an athlete who competes outside. "It's a nice life in Monaco. I can cycle and ski pretty much on the same day," adds Sagan. "It's a great place to live." Ironically, the only thing that is forbidden for him to do inside the facility is to ride his bicycle. That isn't much of a sacrifice to make if you want to live in an area where people like race car racers, tycoons, and monarchs live. One of Sagan's neighbors is none other than Princess Stephanie. Her apartment, complete with a private swimming pool, is located nearby. Quite interesting, isn't it? Do subscribe to our channel to know such amazing stuff in the future as well. As long as Peter Sagan lives in Monaco for a total of 6 months out of the year, he is exempt from paying taxes on his home and all of the amenities that come with it. However, maintaining a presence there for any significant amount of time has been difficult, isn't it? Though, in addition to the tough global cycling schedule that requires Sagan to travel all over the world, he also maintains a family house in Slovakia for the purpose of spending the holidays there. Even Sagan enjoys traveling to the US. He goes to Lake Tahoe for his altitude training. Sagan is a man who is constantly on the move. Whether he is racing to the front of the pack, to win a bunch sprint, making a film for sponsors in the US, or training on the edge of a high mountain in preparation for the start of the Tour de France in 3 weeks, he won't be in one place for very long. Fun fact, Sagan earned the nickname the Terminator when he was a junior and U23 rider. Sagan won plenty of races, sure, but the real reason for the nickname was his tendency to thrash bikes. The young Sagan rode intensely and was famously hard on his bikes and equipment. Sagan won plenty of races, sure. The real reason for the nickname was his tendency to thrash bikes. When the racing is over for the season, it must be nice for Sagan to return to Monaco's sunny and spotless streets, pull into his guarded underground garage where cameras can't catch him, and take an elevator up to his apartment where he can join his wife and son on the balcony and look out onto the azure water. It is the kind of royal entry that befits the person who currently holds the title of King of Cycling. Well, that's all we've got for today's video. We will see you soon with more videos like this. Do tell us in the comment section if you feel Peter is the best, or who is the real cycling king according to you. We're signing off now. Do like the video and subscribe to our channel. See you next time.